What year did Supernatural premiere? This is Trivia with Buds. What it be and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Today's episode, all about the TV series long-running Supernatural for Patreon subscriber Greig Bristow, all the way out in the Glendora, California area. Shout out to Greig and the family, and I miss you guys, and I hope you're doing well this holiday season. If you want to pick topics like Greig has for the last several years, go to patreon.com/trivia with buds, $5 a month, and those topics are yours. And I do eventually get to them, like we're doing right now. I've got the next 3 weeks scheduled through the end of the year with lots of topics from Patreon members. So check that out and join. And would love to have you on board. Before we get to Supernatural trivia, we've got the triple connections of Daisy, Shy Guy, and Lemmy. Daisy, Shy Guy, and Lemmy. And a fact of the day at the end of the episode about a Polish language encyclopedia. So get ready for that. What is the triple connection between Daisy, Shy Guy, and Lemmy? Find out at the end. We're all warmed up, we're ready, and we're jumping into Supernatural trivia. Here we go. It's Supernatural trivia question number 1. What were the names of Sam and Dean Winchester's parents? What were the names of Sam and Dean Winchester's parents? Number 2. What is Dean's favorite dessert? What is Dean's favorite dessert? Number 3. At one point in the series, Dean uses what Metallica frontman's name as an alias? Number 3, at one point in the series, Dean uses what Metallica frontman's name as an alias? Number 4, when God wanted to physically communicate with Sam and Dean, he took the form of a human and assumed the role of a prophet named what? What was God's name on earth? Number 4. Number 5, on season 2, Gabriel poses as someone with what job at Crawford Hall University? On season 2, Gabriel poses as someone with what job at Crawford Hall University? Number 6, what was the Men of Letters bunker code name? Number 6, what was the Men of Letters bunker code name? Number 7, what creature is Benny Lafitte, one of Dean's closest friends? What creature is Benny, one of Dean's closest friends? Number 8, what is the name of the witch who often helps and hinders the Winchesters? What is the name of the witch who often helps and hinders the Winchesters? Number 9, what was the title of the Supernatural musical episode? What is the title of the Supernatural musical episode? Number 10, Crowley calls Sam and Dean what 3-word phrase with a reference to clothing? Crowley calls Sam and Dean what 3-word phrase with a reference to clothing? And number 11, what year did this series premiere? Those are all your questions for Supernatural trivia today. We'll be right back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to Supernatural trivia. Let's see if you nailed all these questions. Number 1, what were the names of Sam and Dean Winchester's parents? John and Mary. John and Mary in what I think is a short-lived prequel series that you could watch. Maybe one season. Maybe it's still on. I actually don't know. Number 2, what is Dean's favorite dessert? Pie. I think specifically apple pie, but pie was fine. Number 3, at one point in the series, Dean uses what Metallica frontman's name as an alias? That's James Hetfield, who I get to see live in May at Virginia Tech. First time seeing Metallica. I'm excited. Number 4, when God wanted to physically communicate with Sam and Dean, he took the form of Chuck Shirley. Chuck Shirley. It's a good name for God. Number 5, on season 2, Gabriel poses as a janitor at Crawford Hall University, a janitor. Number 6, the Men of Letters bunker codename is the Bat Cave, the Bat Cave. Number 7, what creature is Benny Lafitte, one of Dean's closest friends? He's a vampire. Number 8, what's the name of the witch who often helps and hinders the Winchesters? Rowena McLeod. Rowena McLeod. Number 9, what's the name of the Supernatural musical episode? That's called Fan Fiction. Fan Fiction. Number 10, Crowley calls Sam and Dean with what 3-letter phrase with a reference to clothing? Denim-wrapped nightmares. Denim-wrapped nightmares. And number 11, what year did this show premiere? Back in 2005, and it ran for I was going to say 20 years, but that's probably not right. Maybe 18 years, 17 years, 16 years, a very long time for Supernatural. And I feel like I read it's coming back again in some form or another. I'm not up to date on my Supernatural knowledge. I think I watched half of the first season maybe 5 years ago. I was like, all right, I'm going to start it. And then I think they took it off of Netflix or something. But there you go. Supernatural trivia for Greg Bristow. If you want to pick topics just like Greg, patreon.com/trivia with buds makes a great stocking stuffer for somebody. You could do it for just a few months. You could do $60 for the whole year, and they'll get to pick a topic every single month on the show just for them. Patreon.com/trivia with buds. Also doing custom episodes this time of year. If you want to do a fully customized episode, 5 to 10 topics, and any shout out messages you want to deliver to a loved one or someone you listen to the show with, email ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I'll give you all the details on how to do that. Your fact of the day is, in the first Polish language encyclopedia, the definition of horse was, everyone can see what a horse is. That's like if my mom wrote a dictionary. Oh, come on, you know what a donut is. We all know what a donut is. I'm not putting that definition. But that's fun. And the Triple Connections, Daisy, Shy Guy, and Lemmy are all Nintendo characters, specifically characters you can race as in Mario Kart. I wrote those down when my kids were playing and selecting their characters for Mario Kart. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. We'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.